Hello everybody and welcome back to the SBGamefun channel and to another episode of Sherlock Holmes, Crimes and Punishments. Here we are on St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all the little leprechauns out there. Enjoy your green clover day. We are here in the station master's quarters, office. Let's take a look at not the map, the profile. I remember seeing this the last time, we couldn't get to it, so let's do a quick read on all of these. We have an angry passenger. By this passenger's hands and clothes, he appears to be a specialized worker. He has no baggage and is alone. He is not traveling, nor on vacation with his wife. He takes the train on a daily basis to get to work and back, and in this event he should be accustomed with the railway and be familiar with the stations and his regular fellow passengers. Let's read Mr. Thomas Robinson. Robinson is a wealthy man who holds a high position in society, clearly indicated by his expensive clothes and golden ring. His Australian hat and crocodile shoes may allow us to deduce that he is a foreigner who traveled to England. Most likely he is here due to a business trip. And finally, Station Master of Bridlington. The Station Master of Bridlington is fairly young. He tries to keep his uniform clean and he is attentive to his duties. Fresh ink stains upon the fingers of his right hand indicate that this young man has been writing a great deal. It seems that he has almost completed his education, and this is his first serious position. Alright, so we have dialogue that we have to do at Chesterfield. The Chesterfield station master reported a report about the vanished train was full of errors and barely readable. It is hard to understand if he confirmed the train passed through his station or not. Alright, so we need to talk to someone in Chesterfield. We need to find out what the wagon is carrying. Oh, there's Chesterfield. So maybe we need to talk to... Oh, hold on, let me talk to this guy again.
Don't touch anything, please.
I haven't. Okay, let's talk to Robinson again, find out what...
I will not move from here until I receive my refund.
Refund. Okay, alright, dude. So let's go to Chesterfield, gather more info, evidence, or... Alright, here we are at Chesterfield train station. I'm assuming we can't go very far or else it'll put us back to where we were. Right? Yep. Alright, so let's get back on the platform. You can't even step up, Sherlock, come on. Okay, so there's a waiting courtyard, and that's an access to the back of the train station. There's several doors here. I'm assuming access into the waiting room area, the Chesterfield station master, and a right entrance to the back of the train station. So, okay, there's something burning right here. I'm assuming that's a potbelly stove on the inside. It's giving a glowing light. A fireplace. That's a fireplace? Where's the chimney stack? Oh yeah, it is. There it is. It's just... It's not a... Doesn't look like it's in the correct space. Alright, let's go into the train station. Let's examine the waste bin, it looks like. Oh, let's do... there anything here? Nope. Okay.
This bin is full of empty bottles.
Somebody's been drinking.
A fishing advertisement.
Okay, so not much in here. There's a door here, so let's check. Look at luggage.
Locked.
Darn it.
Locked.
Oh, it's locked. Okay, so now the main waiting station area is locked up to us. So let's check the, I guess the station master's office? Or is this the waiting room? Ah, it looks like the waiting room. Sherlock talent. This is... Okay, so that's the that was the waiting hall. So, oh, did I miss a door in here? Yes, I did. Here's the ticketing booth. So there's the door. So let's open that up. Let's go and talk to the station master for Chesterfield.
A telegraph.
A telegraph. So this was used to transmit the message to Bridlington. So let's take a look at the Morse code alphabet.
I had thought that all station masters knew the Morse code, but apparently not.
So someone who wasn't too familiar wrote the code, wrote that garbled letter to that young kid, which was garbled up. Okay, hold on. I want to take a look at that message again. Do I have the evidence? Here it is. Telegram from Chesterfield Station. Yeah, see, clearly they didn't quite have a full grasp of the Morse code, so it was all jumbled up and misspelled. So let's talk to the station master here. Ooh, there's food. The Great Eastern Railway. Hotels, yes. Oh, look, it's a cigar box, but it's empty. That's sacrilegious. Wow, what is that? Rice, sausage, and toast, it looks like. I can't zoom in here. So he's got a jacket right there. It's a nice little tidy office. Oh, some coins. I can't loot. Alright, let's talk to the Chesterfield station master. Dude, you got more food over here. Sausage, cheese, toast. Man, he's living it up.
How could he fall asleep at work like this? Excuse me, sir. Wake up. Ah, his breath. He must have swallowed half a distillery.
And that explains the how.
By his sleeping off the alcohol, you mean? Wake up, please, sir.
What? The 18 hours 72 train has arrived?
Good day to you. We are investigating the disappearance of last night's train, and we should like to ask you a few questions.
Well, before we ask about the passengers, let's go ahead and make our visual observation of this particular station master. Red nose. What does a red nose indicate? Maybe he's drunk? Okay, what is that? Hope it's not behind him. Clean clothes, okay. So he's wearing fairly clean uniform. His hands are clean. He's married. He's married, okay. What is that? It looks like oh, his alcohol tin. It's a flask, alcohol flask. Mr. Drinker. Oh, and a fisherman. He's got his fishing twine here. All right. Tell us about the train passengers.
Were there any passengers who got off that particular train at your station last night?
No, nobody, it seems to me. Although I did not leave my office, so...
No doubt you were very busy.
You don't say. You can't ever get any peace around here. Now you have to send a telegram each time a train arrives into parts. Oop.
Oh my gosh, they even did a hiccup. Oh, the tropes, the cliches. Okay, strange messages. We got a strange message.
Station Master Bertram from Bridlington showed me a strange telegram that he received from you last night. It concerned the train, but it was barely comprehensible.
What? He's a fastidious little twerp, that Bertram. I remember everything quite clearly. It was late, and I was tired, but I did my work. So what? There's no need to be so petty.
I clearly remember the train. Binge drinking. He's binge drinking. I think that...
You were not tired, you were inebriated. Tell me the truth now, or I shall not hesitate to document your state in my report.
My friend means that you will end up by being sacked from your position.
All right. So I was drunk. I don't remember all of yesterday, to be truthful to you. Please don't go harsh on me.
Holmes, this man has consumed a considerable amount of alcohol. He's not entirely helpless yet, but...
It will not be long before he is. Obviously, his testimony cannot be trusted.
Okay, we just added some stuff to our... Oh my gosh, I haven't checked this in a long time. We got a whole bunch of stuff. Chesterfield Master is untrustworthy because of the strange telegram. Alright, so this option. Passed Chesterfield. The train passed through Chesterfield Station despite our being unsure if the station master sent the report. Missed Chesterfield. The train never passed through Chesterfield Station. The station master was drunk and his testimony seems unreliable. He could have sent the report without witnessing the train. Let's leave it at that right there, because I don't... Let's get back to the clues. Train vanished with people. Stolen rail track. No traces of the train. Train vanished with people. Chileans stayed on the train. Ah, see. The Chileans stayed on the train. Just a coincidence? Well, that's not a question. The Chileans stayed on the train. Was just a coincidence. The train conductor overlooked them. Or the Chileans were left. The director of the Chilean Barcazas company were intentionally left on the train. The controller removed all passengers from the train except for the Chileans. That's a good question. I don't know. I think it was an accident. Back to this here. No traces of the train. The train simply vanished. There were no traces at the place where it was last seen. Stolen rail track. The stolen warehouse near Evesham Station was ransacked. It contained spare sections of railway track. Is that related to this? Nope. Nope. Okay, so none of these are tied together. Except for these two. Special wagon, no traces of the train. Nope, these aren't attached either. Alright, so we need to pop out. We don't have enough. So we don't have enough here. Let's take a look. Let's see. So let's take a look at the character portrait for Station Master for Chesterfield. The Chesterfield Station Master is addicted to alcohol. The hue of his face and his noses in particular can confirm this without any doubt. His wife takes good care of him in spite of this. He is lazy, distracted, and obviously not in a position to perform his duties well. Okay, so now that we know that, we can't rely. He sent a message, but we can't rely on that message being accurate because he was drunk. So we don't know what he said. Alright, do I need to investigate the tracks? Oh. So we can't be on the tracks. So let's take a look at the warehouse. Is there a warehouse? Ooh. Handcar wheelbase.
A handcar wheelbase. Interesting. It appears that elements of the same construction were scattered everywhere. Watson, please tell me, do you believe in magic?
Of course not, Holmes.
Then you are of the opinion that a train cannot simply disappear.
Well, we both know that that is obvious. Why are you asking such peculiar questions?
A little patience, Watson. You will understand my point quite soon. So, are you quite certain that you saw the train at Evesham Station?
Yes, of course. We saw it coming. The headlights, and heard the whistle.
But that is it. We didn't see the train itself.
But... Oh, Holmes, I'm a little confused.
Okay, so we examined Chesterfield Station completed. We also got another Mind Palace thingamajig. Is this called Mind Palace? Oh, to find a pair. Let's see here. Stolen? No. What was new? Spare parts of a handcar. Spare parts of a handcar. Dismantled handcar with spare parts scattered around. It was found at Chesterfield Station. Stolen rail track. Storage. Okay, no. Is it that? No. No traces of the train. Special wagon? No. Oh, it's attached to the special wagon. That's it? Okay, here it is. Task. Fake train experiment. The dismantled handcar seems directly connected to our mystery. Reconstruct the handcar to see if it can imitate the vanished train. So, we're speculating. He's speculating, and if we can prove what his speculation is correct, it will have the wheel. Okay. Okay, what is this? Wooden wheel base. Okay, I can also rotate it. It's missing a wheel here, so let's get the wheel. Alright, so we got missing wood boards. There we go. Is there any more missing? Oh, what's this? It's hand mechanism. We take that. Okay, so is there anything else? What is this? Brakes. Okay, let's turn it around. There's the brake mechanism. Is there anything else out here? Anything else? Okay, what is this? Small gear. That's not a small gear. This is a small gear. Oh man, the hot zone is pretty big.
So, now here we have the fake train that we saw approaching Evesham Station last night.
Doesn't look much like a train to me.
Be patient, Watson, I haven't finished yet.
Eh?
Try using your imagination. Our train requires only a headlight and a steam whistle.
Okay. So Sherlock is getting at the fact that they faked the train that didn't arrive at Evesham Station. It may have been taken somewhere else along the track. So let's go back inside and take a look. F, what is that? F.
We need to attach a headlight and a steam whistle.
Okay. So okay, we don't need this, so let's pop out of the talent, and let's find train spare parts. More spare parts. Okay. Headlight with dynamo. Is that machine? Man, I missed an E. Train steam whistle. Alright, so we have the whistle and the light machine. Oh, what's that? Long pole. I'll take it. If I can take it, I'll take it. Oh, what is it? What's that? Fire extinguisher. Pressurized container. I wonder, is that it? Alright, that's it. So, let's come back out here. Examine it. Oh, there it is. We can place the long pole, connect the headlight, and install the steam whistle.
The long pole is now attached. It will allow us to connect the headlight. The headlight is attached.
So that's your light.
The steam whistle is now connected.
Holmes, what can we do to make the steam whistle work?
It is elementary, my dear Watson. We shall need a fire extinguisher.
There it is. We just use the fire
The
extinguisher.
fire extinguisher. Now let us see what we have here. The steam whistle is ready to be used. Watson, I do believe that we have created an exact replica of the train that vanished in front of us last night. The criminal mind can be most inventive. I am somewhat in awe.
So such a thing is possible. If someone went to all the trouble of creating this fake train, then it was surely with the intention of stealing the real one.
Ah, Watson, you should not jump to conclusions. In fact, this does not tell us very much at all, except that the train did not evaporate into thin air.
Although you half suspected it.
At any rate, we now need to find where the real train might be hidden. I suggest we use my archives to find a more detailed map of our surroundings.
Well, I hope that justifies our having to load your massive archive suitcase onto the cab. It made us extremely unpopular with our driver.
Oh, so that's what Watson mentioned at the very start of the new case. So let's take a quick look at our case files. Spare parts of a hand car, stolen rail, spare parts created the fake train. Vanished earlier. The train never reached Evesham. It disappeared earlier and was faked by somebody using a handcar and spare train parts from Chesterfield Station. Okay, so let's pop back in here. Special wagon, stolen rail tracks. Okay, I already checked these, so we don't have enough. So now we need to go a common map of the railway district that found in Evesham Station. So we're going to have to go find this, double check the map. Double check them. Oh, you know what? I forgot that I can go into first person mode too. Okay. Let's go into first person. I mean, third. Let's check our very heavy archives, which Sherlock decided to bring with him.
Now we have 2 maps. We must combine them properly.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let's do this systematically here. There it is. I think that's it.
Here it is. There is a side branch to the railway. Its first switch is located between Bridlington and Chesterfield stations. There is one more station to be visited. It is located between Chesterfield and Evesham, and there should be a side railway to the nearby quarry. There is a small section of a railway at the end of Evesham Station.
Okay, so detailed railway map including all the branches in this district. So we need to visit this one, and the one right at the end of this one. Okay, let's see. These two look like they're very. I mean, this one here could actually go over here to the lake, right? Okay, let's start. We're here in Chesterfield. Let's hit this railway here. Railway switch. Examine the railway switch. All right, we are at the railway switch. What are we looking for here? So this is the... Okay, I was going to press the map, but I'm assuming this goes to Chesterfield right here. This is the switch, so let's take a look where this goes. Will this allow me to take a look where it goes? And it stops me, so this is not it. Although I will do a quick observation. Observe. Now maybe, what about this area right here?
This road should go in the same direction as the railway.
Okay, what does that mean? This road should go in the same direction as the railway. So we can't go that way. ask how far will it allow me to go before it stops me. So this path takes you to some mines. Let's take a look at this thing. Does it give me anything? Nope.
The switch is rusted, but it still works.
Okay, so you can switch a train as it's going from Bridlington to Chesterfield using this switch to divert the train into a different direction. This way, right? Here we go down. Oh, yep. There's nothing down that way.
Holmes, how is it even possible for a train to disappear?
It's going to turn me around. Yep. Alright, so I think I've gotten as much as this area is going to give me. Wow, it's lost all of its cross members here. I only see the rails, no more of these whatever these things are. And this indicates it still works. Okay, so there may be more. Oops, what is that? Knife? Machine guns? Nope. There may be more further up. So let's check out this station right here. Okay, this is Doncaster or Doncaster Station. This is our buggy. Let's take a walk down here and see the end of the station. I'm assuming this is the way out, or that's the way out. We came in from the other side, or this side. I don't know. Let's take a look at the space back here. What is this? It's probably another supply thing. Oh, I think that's the station master. And there's the clock behind me.
Holmes, look. There's a flooded area over here.
I believe that the flooded area might be worth checking.
Okay. Might be worth checking. Okay. So let's run down here. I want to check out as much as I can before I go to the obvious place where they tell me to. Okay, let's check the waiting room.
A funny character. He looks anxious.
And he is not an Englishman.
Yeah, he did a hasty retreat there as soon as we came in. Let's check a cigar stub.
This scent is familiar to me, but in order to recognize it, I must combine my associations into one picture.
Oh no. This again. Oh, it looks like a sombrero. I'm so close. Oh, that's correct right there. Oh, I didn't bring it all the way over.
A greenish-brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of peppermint.
Peppermint?
Ricardo.
You already know the name of this man? Holmes, you amaze me.
No, Watson, I refer to the cigar. It is a Ricardo Turrent, a Mexican cigar of an excellent quality. Quite an expensive one, too.
Okay, so we're dealing with Mexicans. Now we were... Okay, there's something in the ashtray. We were dealing with, earlier, Chileans. Let's take a look.
This ashtray is full of ash and cigar stubs.
There's a note here, piece of burnt paper.
Apparently, there was a conflict between the Mexicans and the Chileans. A greenish-brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of peppermint. These ashes and cigar stubs are similar to the one that we found on the floor. Some of the stubs were recently smoked. There are others that appear fairly old.
That means that the fellow spent several days here. Judging by his clothes, he's hardly a traveller or a tramp.
Well concluded, my dear fellow. A man who smoked the Ricardo brand of Mexican cigar spent several long days at Doncaster Station.
Maybe he was one of the ones that were forced out.
A greenish... These ashes...
That means...
Well
Okay, so I think we've gotten all...
This ashtray is full of ash and cigar stubs.
We've gotten all that we could get from that one. Let's check a look at the station master's office. Examine the station master's table. Ticket. Horse Racing Magazine.
Newspaper articles on horse racing. Hurdle, steeplechase, and flat racing. He is a true enthusiast, Holmes.
A gambler. Horse racing tickets.
Betting slips for horse racing.
Oh, so I guess the station master here's a gambler.
The sums are quite impressive.
It can be an expensive vice. This man had probably used all his savings.
So he burned up his income betting on horses. So this station master doesn't have an alcohol issue, he has a gambling issue.
A telegraph.
So he too has a telegraph. Okay, so we've seen enough. Oh, let's do a quick. We see anything here in the mind's eye? Let me go to single first person. Nope. Come out here. All right, so this station. Let's go over to the another waiting area here. See if there's anything else here. Look at chest, but we can't loot it. Oh, darn. Okay, so let's head out to the back of the station. Maybe we can get in touch with this Mexican fella. Is he around here somewhere? Oh man, he disappeared. Okay, let's run, see if we can see him. Talk to him. So he disappeared from the waiting area. Did he go to the warehouse? Nope. Wood fireplace, nice. Keep you warm. And of course we are here, right next to. Oh, there's a luggage area. So let's check the luggage area. See if there's anything here.
Railway post bags.
Yes, railway post bags. Station master's bag.
This post bag belongs to the station master.
A letter to lawyers. Corwell Advocate Agency, Main Road, BR6 9HJ, Bromley, London. In reply to your last warning letter, I wish to assure you that I shall soon honor all of the latest installments that I need to pay according to my debts. Your faithfully, Edward Duff. Uh-oh. I wonder, is this... he owes somebody because of his gambling. What's this? A letter to his wife.
The station master appears to have found himself in some financial trouble.
7 Alpine Street, Basford, Nottinghamshire. My darling, I ask you to trust me this time. I shall soon have more than enough money to repay the house mortgage. It's only a matter of days. You may continue living in the house without me, since that is your wish. Okay, did he get the boot? Please know that I still care about you and hope that you will forgive me one day, despite all of the harm I have caused in recent years. Yours, Edward. So Edward's gambling caused, I assume, based on what I'm inferring here, that he separated from his wife, which caused a separation. His gambling debt. And now he's trying to make sure the debt, he gets money back in order to pay the mortgage or whatever it is that keeps his wife inside the house that she's living in now, even though he's separated from her. So we have, what is this? We have to investigate the flooded area, conversation with Mexican cigars, and the tickets. So let's keep looking. Let's do observation talent. Nope, there's nothing here. More stuff. Nope. Okay, so how much time do I got? I got about 10 minutes. So let's hop onto the ground and let's check out this swampy area real quick like. Okay. It's bubbling like a swamp miasma. Okay, I don't understand why they would tell me to go there but won't allow me access. Or unless there's a place somewhere else. Yep. So I can't go that way because it sends me back. So let's go down this way, see if it sends me back. Oh look, a switch.
This railway branch should lead to the quarry. Let us take a look. The switch is rusted, but it still works.
Okay, so we know it works. So this goes to the quarry. Examine the rails. Is there anything here I need to be aware of? Nope. So let's examine the rail.
The rail is rusted and looks old, but the railway is still usable.
Okay. So let's go down here. Look at that. Look at that. There used to be railways here.
The railway ends here. That is strange.
Yes, that is strange. Let's take a look at the mine. Oh no, I don't see anything here. So something got removed from here. The railway got removed from here. So could a train be in the water here? Did they divert the train into the lake? That's why it disappeared. But why would you do that though? That don't make sense. If they want something from the train. Okay, so I'm not getting anything from the Sherlock talent, but is there anything in the mine palace? Old railway to the quarry. Oh, look at that. It gives me something. What is that? Railway to quarry. Somebody stole the rails to temporarily cover the missing section of the old railway to the flooded quarry. Somebody stole the rails to temporarily cover the missing section of the old railway to the flooded quarry. Okay, these are both in conflict. If we did that, what does that do? That changes something. It got diverted somewhere. I'll leave it here because it turns everything green for now. Alright, let's head back. We still got 10 minutes. Let's talk to the
The rail is rusted and looks old, but the railway is still usable.
Okay, so we know that. And this. Okay, that's what I expected. It turns me around. So this is still functional. Okay, so let's head back. And maybe, I know we can, let's attempt to talk to this railway master. I still got to try to find that one Mexican dude. He just took off running and disappeared. Alright, let's come over here and talk to Edward.
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is Dr. John Watson. We are investigating the case of the vanished train.
Is that so? Well, good day, gentlemen. I am Mr. Duff, the station master of this station. I'll be happy to help you in any way I can, but there's not much that I can tell you about last night.
The station master. Oh my gosh. That's a strange voice. Alright, let's do an observation. Looks like he's clean shaven. Is that what they're saying? Melancholy. So he's suffering from depression. Poor guy. Probably worried about his debt because he's owes a ton of money from his gambling debts. What is this? His pocket is missing a kerchief. No watch. No watch. That's in the top pocket. Wouldn't that be a kerchief? No watch down here. It's missing a button too. Jeez, poor guy. Missing a button. He's got no watch. His hands, they look somewhat dirty. Ring mark. Okay, let's talk to him about what we know, the gambling man.
I observe that you are a gambling man, Mr. Duff. You had hoped that your relocation to this small town might have helped ease your addiction, but it was not to be.
I beg your pardon? Addiction to what?
Horse racing tickets. Burned note. Burned note? Oh, he's horse racing tickets.
We found a number of horse racing tickets inside your office. Well, well, we all have our weaknesses. An expensive obsession, surely, for a station master.
It is none of your business. I occasionally attend the races with my colleagues. And anyway, that's my private life.
That is his private life. And if you didn't notice, we got a little, what is that? Goodness, I can't remember. Achievement. I never fail. I think that's what it said. Let's ask him about the passengers.
Did any passengers leave or board the train last night?
No. I saw no one as usual. I reported the train's passage by telegraph. Just the same as all the other nights.
The Mexican.
There was a gentleman of Mexican origin, I believe, in the waiting room. Did you notice him?
What? A Mexican? Here in the back of beyond? Are you quite sure about that?
Oh, he didn't even know about that? Okay. And the flooded area.
It appears that you may be at risk of some flooding along the line here.
You mean that the whole bloody lake is at our feet?
Quite so. But it is strange, because according to my map, there should be a quarry here, and behind that, the lake.
How should I know? I only arrived here a few months ago.
And where did you work before that?
Well, I was working in Nottingham. But I asked for a quieter place, so they transferred me here. Life is cheaper. I can't really complain.
Goodbye, sir. It is obvious that we cannot inspect the quarry. Instead, we can check the beach area around the flooded lake.
Okay, so let me take a quick look. Oh, it says cab here. So let's read up on the Station Master of Doncaster. The Station Master of Doncaster is in a depressed state. He may be recently divorced. Yes, he lost his wife due to his gambling, owing to the mark left by the ring on his ring finger. His clothes are untidy, and it appears that he finds his single life quite difficult. His master's watch is missing. He probably pawned it for his gambling. It could be lost or stolen or even pawned if, oh, there it is, if he is in desperate need of money. Okay, so we need to go check the beach out. Okay, so we're at Doncaster. The Doncaster guy says he did see the train. The Chesterfield guy left a weird message, not with this guy, but with this guy. Or with this guy. Bridlington. So he notified, he notified that person. He notified that person. And I assume Evesham should notify him that the train came by. Okay, so we're missing. So apparently, based on what we can see so far, that this particular station master saw the train. So my assumption is somewhere along the line here, the train disappeared. This is the disappearing train right here. So somewhere here. But he wants us to go look at the beach. So I think we've done everything that we can. Oops, sorry. Yeah, I think we've done everything that we could. I don't think this is the beach he's talking about. Okay, so let's head to the beach.
Here we are at the beach that is located near the quarry and Doncaster station. It doesn't look like a very good place to rest.
All right, and here we are at the beach with our next investigation, but we're going to have to leave it right there, ladies and gentlemen. I know everybody on pins and needles, but I don't want to dive into this because I am completely out of time. I appreciate your time. taking that hour out of your day and clicking on the video and watching. Appreciate you supporting the channel. I know there's only a small community here, but appreciate the support. If you like my kind of goofy gameplay and goofy spastic nature, click on that subscribe and click on that bell to get notified when I upload new content. And I hope to see you back here in future episodes. So on the next one, we will explore this area. And I hope to see you back on that episode. Until then, have a good one.